Hello everyone, Brenner Slycon here for our second episode of Beyond and Below Surviving Mars. Get into it, and let's get our rocket launched.
Milestone achieved.
And whoops. Bye. To bring our colonists to Mars. I realized I did kind of mess up. The reason I only have 4 drones is drone command. That's alright. Helped get our rocket and things set up a little faster. Let's get our ramp going.
Sector scanned.
Alright, we'll take you. Give something for our drone to do. Wait. And I think, too, with all the content, there's a lot of exciting things, but it's late game, but once the, there are going to be new, awards, or sorry, achievements for the team, which I'm very excited. And I'll definitely, I think once have, ooh, that built very fast. I wonder if they changed the speed in which ramps and stuff got built. All right, let's get our second one. Don't really have a lot for do. Down here, this one's a tough one to kind of fit. Or we'll definitely take a while, and we'll have our commander. But we'll be able to make use of it. I do. These drones can be used when rocket too. But team achievements. Well, they're currently locked, but once they get unlocked, I'll definitely
Sector
probably do another
scanned.
series once. Also some mods. Yeah.
No active
let's
research.
get that going.
Research complete.
So our next one is transport. One, right? We do have the contact. Would get underground pretty soon. It does take a lot of machine parts. But if we don't make those steam achievements on this one, we'll aim specifically to hit those. I've only glanced at them. Some of them are kind of things you're going to get pretty easy on a normal playthrough. Watching asteroid, first asteroid, 2. Then there's some kind of interesting hints for, whoa, there is something a little bit funny with these escapes. I'm pretty sure we did not put 200 weight rock into that. Okay, well, we've gotten
This is Sue Potts, and you're listening to Crystal Healing Lifestyle Radio. Glad for you to be joining us today.
I hope she the little sponsor comes over. Might be a little bit too quiet, but tough to get like pretty odd than what I hear. Very similar, especially with having to balance it. Good. We can. I have to say too. I also watch my videos at times speak. And you are liking these videos and you are excited about the of the new radio. let me know and gently hit that like button. So aren't going to be able to make this breakthrough for the milestone. I have, this was before some update. I did hit all the milestones on with colonists, or the arrival colonies. It was actually, once I completed that, I posted on Reddit, published, someone suggested I make a video, and that's how I actually started. Driving Mark. In fact, I think first video was a year ago. It was also like, oh, it's tough to rewatch them. Notice I've made improvements, gone better at kind of filling dead space. At least in the last year, I had the speed upgrade, so I didn't have to worry so much about all this dead space kind of fit. Are definitely hit again back to Earth, where I send it back possible. I don't think there was going to be a way for us to get that. Didn't have any breakthrough. I will say that one can be kind of up in the air, but when you are trying to go all the milestones for rival colonies, I find underground water, so finding water, to be a tough one. So it helps if your starting location has it. Guaranteed one. In an anomaly. That one's can be a little bit rough too, because you have to rush, explore, or start with it, but your starting kind of rocket is tough to fit one on. Your second rocket, first rocket back to Earth, generally calm. 15 for our mission. Of course, the occasionally get a little bit surprised. Right? And of course, we're gonna miss out a ton of. Yeah, not gonna miss this. There we go. Let's get our passengers. They're very expensive. We do have kind of inflation. I don't think it will, but we'll find out. Let's get the passengers. So, we want youth. We want perks I really kind of care about. Sexy one. That's really unfortunate. Ooh, wait, this is the override? Ooh, so this is a new update. We can override other trades. Wow, that's really cool. I also want to do that for Genius and okay. So we've gotten lucky on that. So we're gonna want to pick new ones. So party animals, a good one to have. It was hippie, but we want everyone that gives basically additional comfort from the thing we have. Alright, you're definitely want. You're an adult, which is fine. It's better to have the youth. Middle age, I'm gonna say no to. Alcoholic is fine. We're gonna have to look at these a little bit closer, because sexy is overriding some of these. Wow. I'm not gonna have. Got kind of unlucky. don't want any toy. Everyone on our people. That's all right. We'll expand our age groups, so we'll allow adults. We definitely don't want middle age. No middle age. Middle age. Fine. Also fine. So how are we looking on female ratio? Five, 6. Already have all of our males. We only are looking females now. Let's actually grab them. Let's turn that on. What else? We'll need to. Fine. 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 Okay. Those are pretty good. Double check. They're all kind of grouped up, but generally I count up for males, down for females, and we should end up at 0. So 5, 6, 5. 1, 0. Looking good. Let's get these guys launched. And growls. Once we get to around 50%, we'll get our dome built. Have everything. Run it. We don't need all this fuel anymore. We do our moxie. So let's get that. Let's get kind of those things all set up. Yep. Want pipe. Put our there. We'll run it only during the daytime, and I think we do have a spare solar panel, so other thing I want to do, start pouring up water. I think I'm going to take the water towers down. Port. We're going to basically turn off once they're both built. We're going to turn off our fuel refineries off at night. How many times can I say off? And start storing some water, which we will need definitely for if we get a dust storm, less so if we get a cold wave. If we get a cold wave, we'll definitely be building a lot more panels. Eventually, too, we'll end up completely turning one of these fuel refineries completely off because we will need the water, vapor moisturizers, microdome. Okay, if you're gonna compete with us on the dome, we're gonna have to
Milestone
get
achieved.
that built. Turn it off though, and if we have it built, we can get also populated. So, yeah, complex, service buildings. You have an alcoholic, so we'll do the space bar. Cursor. Then we can get some decoration. And leave this open, last little square, for our ranch. We should double check our research. We will need something collected. Thank you. The reason that's not a very useful technology for specialists, but I do know that down that specialist social tree you get technology that increases the base
Sector scanned.
research our monster ghosts, so we're kind of hunting for that. And this episode, okay, yeah, that shaking. I think the shaking is an indication when we're on the surface that there was a Mars quake underground, which is kind of funny because there are Mars quakes and they do damage buildings, but I guess they've broken that off, or I'm curious if that's still a thing, or if we trigger Mars quakes from, for example, events, if they'll affect the underground. But find that later. Continue and explore content. I know not a lot has happened kind of in, we did get the dome down, but I think I'm going to call it here. We'll have our colonists here. Please consider subscribing. Want to help me out? You're hitting button. Turn this like on, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Contemplate Fighting Mars.